Imagine wasting the single greatest gift from God, your ability to procreate, to your hand, while watching some demonic bitch that who doesn't even know you exist. And you know that's bad. But you still do it. You little goblin. I bet whenever you finish fapping, you go out to the kitchen or to wherever, and you just feel like a little goblin, like Golem from the Lord of the Rings, just beside your parents. You already lost your virginity to your hand. Disgusting. And you're still doing it. Your seed is the greatest source of power that a man has. Your seed correlates to your testosterone, which is responsible for muscle growth, for mood, for everything you can imagine in your body. And you're just wasting that precious energy on a feeling, on a desire, on a vice. Every single day you say, I'm not gonna do it again. Never again. But guess what? Later that day you still do it. And I've struggled with this for a very long time. Every single day after I jerked off, I felt such shame in my heart. I felt this shame that I couldn't even see anyone. At the time, I didn't know it was bad, but somehow I just felt it was wrong. At the time, I was 12, 13, addicted to porn. And there's so many videos online that I watched and I coped. I said, look, doing it twice a week, 3 times a week is good, right? It improves our health. That's what they say. So I use that cope to allow myself to do it more until I found self-improvement. And now I'm clean for 2 years that I remember. And I cannot believe that there are people at school, most people at school still do it. It's disgusting. And they know it, but they don't stop it. You're literally putting your future on the line. You're putting whatever energy you need for the gym, just wasting it on some desire, and then your gym becomes much less effective. You're wasting your testosterone. Look at the women going to the gym. That's why they can't get much bigger than men, because women have little testosterone. And if you waste your seed and lower your testosterone, you're just a woman. You've proved to yourself that you don't have a vagina between your legs. You have a dick and balls. You're a man. And a man is supposed to be able to control his desires. But you've lost that. And you've lost your testosterone. So you might as well just be a woman. Little girl. Every single day back then, I told myself I wasn't gonna do it. Saying it is easy. When the time comes, when you get horny, when that desire comes, you succumb to it. You don't know delayed gratification. You don't know. You only know instant gratification. You don't know how to save your seed to literally work on a whole other dimension, whole other frequency than other people. but you just lower your frequency by losing your virginity to your hand. By wasting your seed with your hand. Do you realize how dumb that is? Yet you can't stop it. What's wrong with you? Before, when I was doing it every single day, I can show you a picture. I was a little goblin, a literal goblin. I did not look human. And you probably look something like that as well. If you stop for 2 years like me, or 1 year, you can just see the difference. You can see your eyes light up compared to your goblin form when your dark circles are under your eyes, depressed. That's the single greatest limiting factor of your success later in life. If you want to stay broke, if you want to be infertile, if you don't want a wife in the future, if you don't want kids, if you don't want happiness, go do it. Trade your happiness later on for right now. And later you can go suffer. That's what you're doing right now. You're addicted. Admit that. You cannot stop. You cannot control a single desire. You're better than that. You know it. You know that if you just stopped, your progress will skyrocket. You're going to be unrecognizable within 6 months. You know, the motivation of you can do it. Go. You're almost there. We believe in you. That never helps a man. That only makes them feel a little better so that they can feel a little better about doing it. I've heard that advice for so many times, and it did not work. You know what fixed my problem? Somebody yelling at my face, just like this, making me feel terrible about it, until I could live no longer with that. I could live no longer with the realization that I'm a little goblin who cannot control what he does. And the realization that you'll forever stay a boy. You'll never grow into a guy or even a man. You're just a boy. In your 20s, you're still gonna be a boy. A man should be determined by his ability to control his desires, his emotions, his courage, and his discipline and willpower. And you, little goblin, you don't have any of those. You give in to any desire you have to eat, stuff your face with trash food, junk food. Whenever you get that feeling, that horniness, you give into it. You give into every single emotion you have. You cannot control them. You get mad whenever somebody talks trash about you. Uncontrollably mad. You have no courage to go into the fight, go into the war against your fertility, against all of the things that are attacking you. You just give in to everything. You might as well be a woman. If you just learned how to channel this energy, this desire, and the energy that it creates into whatever you want to develop, who knows where you'll be. If you just converted all of your energy that in the past that you spent on horniness into energy that you can actually use to boost yourself, to exponentially boost your growth, who knows where you'll be. Maybe you'll even be a millionaire. But look at yourself right now, all that wasted potential. and you're gonna keep wasting it. You're gonna keep lowering your fullest potential until your fullest potential is just to be a drug addict in a little on the streets homeless. That's your fullest potential. You better stop right now. Channel that energy throughout your body. Use it to do work more efficiently, to do work with more focus. And in a month, who knows where you'll be. Stop coping and saying that it's good for your health. No, it's not. How is lowering your testosterone, lowering your seeds healthy for you? Literally like a tree that hasn't even fully developed its seeds, just releasing it all and wasting it all. Not to mention that you're killing thousands of potential lives by doing that. Thousands of forms of life just come out of you and just die. Next time, when you want to do it in a jar. And put that jar right in front of your face, right on your table, where everyone can see it. So everyone knows you're a disgusting little goblin. And I bet you're not going to do that because it's too painful. The reason I tell you to do that is because it's painful. I did that once. When I was early on in my journey, I tried to stop it. And that's what stopped it for me. I did it in a jar. As soon as I did it, I felt disgusted. I threw the jar away. Nobody even saw it. And that's when I fully stopped. I never touched it again. There will be times after you stop it, your desire is not just gonna disappear. So channel that desire into the aspects of work, aspects of life you want to achieve. And it's gonna boost your growth so much. Just all that energy. Imagine going to the gym and you don't have any energy, you don't want to do it. Versus when you're fully motivated, when you're charged with energy, you go in there, you pump out the reps like a madman. Which do you think is more effective? And if you're trying to get girls, women sense it. Women are so sensitive, they know what you've been doing. When you sit there with your hunchback mouth breathing, you disgusting little goblin-like creature, she knows what you've been doing. Versus the Chad who sits there, just relaxed, back straight, jacked, good looking. She knows what he's been up to, and that's not wasting his seeds. If you're watching this and you're getting mad, good. This is what you need. This is what brought me out of my rut. Anger and charged emotions from another man threatening to destroy me because of my weak status. That charged me with emotions and motivated me to just break through. And a lot of you say motivation is bad. Just use discipline. Imagine when you can use motivation and discipline together. How powerful would that be? If you were just say this motivation, this catalyst of your growth is bad and you throw it away just for simply discipline, is dumb. You can literally supercharge your discipline with motivation and actually enjoy what you do, enjoy the hard work. Now I really hope this video charged you with that motivation and created that pain in you. You need to change. If you don't, you're gonna become a 40-year-old loser with no wife, no kids, no money, no status. But hey, at least you lost your virginity to your hand. How's that? If you want to stop that, you gotta stop watching porn. You gotta stop masturbating. This is your first step towards personal success. In the next few videos, I'm gonna post the following steps after it and how to also use high school as a catalyst to your growth, because you're probably going to high school. Use high school to develop yourself and build yourself to a point where you can be actually called a man. Right now you're just a goblin, a little girl. Have some discipline to prove that you have balls between your legs. Because right now I don't see any in you.